Yeah, I think I said in an interview before that, regardless of the jersey that you wear, whether it's the Newcastle or the Matildas, it feels pretty special to play at McDonald Jones. Anytime the fans pull together, it feels very special. I think, basically that. It doesn't matter to me which jersey it is. It feels pretty special to be able to play football here in Newcastle.
And McDonald Jones has a proud history of attracting big crowds at Matildas games. Do you feel like you also, I guess, the proof for all the young girls in the hunter and can travel further afield that they can make it all the way through to a national stage?
I mean, I hope so. It's very complimentary, but I think with the A-League being quite a strong league, I think it shows that if you put in the work and you put in the hours, you can kind of achieve whatever you set your mind to, whether that's football, whatever your endeavours are. And I think my case is the same as any other players. Putting in the hours and getting the result.
The key focus, what we've heard is building towards the Asian Cup. You've got 2 more opportunities yourself. How eager are you to make the most and try and take more steps towards that campaign?
No, very eager. I was with my parents on the weekend, and mum's message to me was go in, play strong, and keep your spot basically. And I think the 2 upcoming games are just another chance for me to try and prove myself for sure.
And the Jets have had a fair bit of form of play. Disappointing result on the weekend, but they're playing some brilliant football. You take a lot of confidence and momentum out of the club then into this national camp.
I do, yeah. I think we were only 16 wins away from Melbourne City's record now, so pretty close. But no, it was a good 3 games for us, and I think we still played quite confidently against Melbourne Victory, and unfortunately didn't get the win. But yeah, I think training's a good environment, the games are a good environment, and it definitely sets me up to go in confidently into the games with Matildas for sure.
How do you go in terms of joining a new team, different people? I know you played with a lot of these Matildas players before, but just getting out of that club headspace into this national representative.
It's a good question. It's definitely, it is a switch of mentality a little bit. It's you don't get to step away when you're in camp, but I think the support staff we have around us really help manage that. And I guess it's just something you've got to do. You've got to switch on, stay focused for the whole time you're in camp. So yeah.
Do you still, get excited to play alongside some of these incredible players? You're a very experienced player yourself, but the likes of all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't think that stuff's really sunk in for me yet. It still feels, when we're in a team talk, I'm looking around going like, oh my God, around, players that I looked up to for so long. So I think, it's my 3rd camp, and I feel settled, but I'm still kind of at a pinch me kind of state for sure. Yeah.
I suppose on that with camp number 3, you sort of grown a little bit of confidence sort of each time, and then again, probably coming into this one.
Yeah, I think, each time you get selected, whether it's, you get the message that you're in camp, that's obviously a little confidence boost. And then, it really depends on how you play in camp. I'm hoping, obviously, to go in and have some good games, and you just kind of build from there. And even training itself as well, each training session you build, for sure.
Where would it be to be on the tour guide list for some of the girls when you visit?
Hopefully it's sunny.
Yeah.
But no, I love all the Newcastle beaches. My favourite's probably Bar Beach down there. But no, definitely I think we've got a bit of time in the schedule to go to a couple of the beaches here.
In terms of the next 2 games or friendlies, do you hope you get as many minutes as you possibly can out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave that with Tom. Hopefully I can, train well and, try and, like Tom mentioned, try and make my way into the starting squad. But, any minutes at this stage I'm thankful for.